सब्सक्राइब कीजिए एजुकेशन फॉर यू और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कीजिए मेरे लेटेस्ट वीडियो को सबसे पहले देखने के लिए. Hey guys, welcome to Education for You. So guys, the online application for CTET exam has already started and the exam is scheduled to be held on the month of September. So we don't have so much time in our hand to prepare for this exam. That's why we have started this video series last minute tips for all those students. Means it's like a kind of booster video for the all those students who are going to prepare, who are going to appear in this exam. Okay, so I have taken the CTET May 2016 paper, and today we will discuss child development and pedagogy section. 30 questions we will discuss in this video. And one important thing that I have taken this paper, solved paper from an app, a very famous app of India, and that is Grade Up. And if you have not, if you are not using this app, okay, you can use it. It's a very helpful app, and I'm also personally using it. It's very helpful, and you get lots of information to know whatever exam you are preparing for. You can just prepare from this app. So I have taken this paper from that app only. I hope you don't mind teaching me from this app, okay, because the paper they have already uploaded it, and it's properly solved paper. That's why I've taken this paper from that app. So without wasting any moment, let's start and discuss child development and pedagogy section. 30 questions we'll discuss. So number one question: which one of the following statement reflects assessment for learning strategies? Okay, so assessment for learning strategies, it is reflected by which one of the following options? Okay, so number A option is given that assessment is used to label superior and inferior students. See, assessment means evaluation. So evaluation process that is being taken by the teacher after teaching in the class. So number A option says that assessment is used by the teacher to label superior and inferior students, means to identify the best students and the students who are not so good in studies. It's totally wrong. Then number B is given that assessment is carried out during teaching learning to create differentiated teaching and learning strategies. So it's absolutely correct that through different strategies teacher used to teach the students, and the teacher tried to assess the students through different methods like oral evaluation, oral assessment, then written assessment, or different kinds of assessment. The teacher used to see the performance of the students. Okay, so number B is the correct answer. Number C is not correct. It is given that assessment is used to provide evidence of achievement to parent students. Completely wrong. Assessment taken by the teacher doesn't provide any evidence of the improvement of the students or students to the parents. Okay, it's completely wrong. And number D is also wrong, that assessment is carried out at the end of the learning process. No, it is also not correct. Then number 2, there are a few first generation school goers in a middle school class. The teacher should. So if there is a very few students going to the school, then what should the teacher should do? The teacher should talk to the children. Okay, number C option is very correct, that the teacher should talk to the children to understand them. What is the problem with the students? Okay, the teacher should talk with them and understand them and make the classroom environment conducive to their learning. Okay, make it a very comfortable environment in the classroom so that they feel very comfortable to come in the school, and they doesn't absent in the school due to a certain kind of fear. So number C is the correct option. Then number 3, question number 3, students from disadvantaged backgrounds should. So the students who are from a very disadvantaged background, means the background of the students is not so high profile, like they are from tribal areas, they are living very far away from the school, or they are not having proper communication communication to come to school. So those students are called disadvantaged background student. Okay, so they should what? B, number B is the correct answer. They should be placed in regular schools, and efforts should be made to adapt the curriculum and facilitate learning for all the students in the context of their social and cultural context. Okay, now see, if the student is from a disadvantaged background, then he will not not be able to cope up with the students who are from a very advantaged background. Okay, their thinking capacity, their vision of life, everything is different from those who are from advantaged background. Already they are the students who are from advantaged background, they are having a very broader prospect of life rather these disadvantaged background students. That's why the education system should, they should do, they should try to place this disadvantaged background school in a regular schools. Okay, they should be try to make them regular in school and make some such kind of effort so that the curriculum that they are providing and the facilities they are providing to the students should be matched with the social and cultural background from where the student belongs to. Okay, then only they will feel very comfortable to study and they can very easily cope up with all those things. Okay, this is the correct answer. Then number 4, a child with learning disability. Okay, see, if a child is having a learning disability, he is not able to learn properly, then has a, number B is the correct answer, has a right to study in the regular school where there are special provisions for him. See, those who are disabled means they are differently able students. So differently able students, they should be put into regular schools for where they are having the certain kind of special provisions for those students. They should not be kept to in given they should not be put in those schools where they are not having those special provisions for them, because it will be difficult for the student as well as for the teacher to make them understand and make them understood also. So they should be kept in those schools where there are special provisions for them. Okay, this is the correct answer. Number 5, talented and creative children. So what should we do for those talented and creative children? See, number A is the correct option. They need to be given special attention to enable them to reach their full potential. See, already they are God gifted, talent is there. Okay, God has given them lots of talents, they are very creative, so we should try to give them special attention. Why? So that their talent and the potentiality that they have should come out fully, and they should utilize their talent and creativity and potentiality to the fullest and give their best to the society. Okay, that's the correct answer. Question number 6, in a progressive setup, children with special needs. Okay, so the children who are in need of very special provisions, and what should we should do that they are taught along with other children while making special provisions for their needs. So in a progressive setup, children with special needs, so if there is a setup where we are having the regular students and those the students who need special attention, they should be taught with while making some special provisions. Okay, then only they can understand it. Then question number 7, learner-centered teaching means. So what do you understand by learner-centered teaching? So learner means the students, okay, and the learner-centered means the teaching should completely be based on the students. Means the teacher should not teach according to his own comfortable zone. Okay, the teacher should teach according to the comfortable zone of the students or the learner. So learner-centered teaching means what? Learners are given an opportunity to construct. Number C is the correct answer. Learners are given an opportunity to construct knowledge, and teacher is a guide in the learning process. So in this kind of teaching process, learner-centered teaching process, the learner should always try to become a guide. Okay, he should not try to become a ruler. He should try to become only a guide who can guide the students, and the students will develop and construct their own knowledge, and they will try to gain their knowledge through their own constructive ideas and strategies. Okay, that is called learner-centered teaching. Next is question number 8, learning can be facilitated by. So how can we facilitate learning? So number D is the correct answer. Learning can be facilitated by what? Connecting new materials with something the children already knows. See, learning means what? The children already have some idea about the different things in the world. So whatever the teacher is going to teach, already they have certain kind of ideas about that. So the teacher should give some new materials about new informations about that topic so that they can properly learn it. So learning can be facilitated by connecting new materials with what something the children knows already. Question number 9. In a constructivist classroom as envisioned by Piaget and Vygotsky, the teacher. So, how should be a constructivist classroom according to Piaget and Vygotsky? Provides an opportunity to the students to engage in inquiry and problem solving. So, constructivist classroom always gives an gives always tries to engage the students in problem solving, different kinds of inquiries. Means they always try to this kind of classroom always tries to the students to develop their intellectual. Okay. Then number 10. According to the theory of cognitive development given by Piaget, the teacher has an insignificant role to play in the classrooms. So this is according to Piaget's theory. The teacher has an insignificant role to play in the classroom. So very insignificant role. Is it correct? Yes, because the child constructs his own view of the world. So the teacher's role is very insignificant. Why? Because the child constructs his own view of the world in the classroom. That's why Piaget told like that. Okay. Then question number 11. Which one of the following is the most effective method for the success of continuous and comprehensive evaluation? So continuous and comprehensive evaluation will succeed when using a variety of ways to assess children over a period of time. So when there will be variety of ways to assess the children over a period of time, then only continuous and comprehensive evaluation strategies will succeed. Okay, when there will be variety of ways of assessing the students. Question number 12. It is important to appreciate children's work rather than criticize it. This statement is so. Rather than criticizing the student, we should try to appreciate the student. So the statement is what? Correct or incorrect? It's correct, since it helps to foster creativity in the children. Question number 13. As a middle school science teacher, which one of the following will be your most preferred method? So which one of the following will be your most preferred method if you are a middle school science teacher? Number C is the correct answer. Conducting experiments and doing projects. So experiment along with different projects. Merely teaching in the class in the blackboard is not enough for a science teacher, and the students cannot learn properly and they will not be able to understand all the practical things. That's why experiments and projects are very, very much necessary. Then question number 14. Despite giving stars for every work, a teacher finds that the students are not motivated to learn. This could be because rewards alone cannot ensure interest and long-term learning. So if you are giving stars all the time to the students if for their performance, it doesn't give them motivations. Okay, always it doesn't give motivation. Why? Because it becomes boring. Rewards, they are already getting rewards, and getting it for a longer time, it just becomes like a habit. Okay, so we should try to do something different to motivate the students. Question number 15. What roles does socio-cultural context play in learning? So the socio-cultural context means the society, the cultural things, everything. What role does it play in learning? So number C is the correct answer. It plays a very important role in learning. The society, the culture, it gives a very severe impact in the mind of the children. So it's plays a very important role in learning. Question number 16. What the child learns, how well she learns it, and how she is able to apply that learning to various situations depends on. Okay, so what the child learns, how well she learns it, and how she is able to apply it, that learning, to various situations. So whatever the children learn in his life and how well he will apply all those things that he have learned in different situations, how he will apply, it depends on what? So it depends on the opportunities she has to observe and interact with objects and people. What opportunities the children get, and how the teachers observe, or the people observe of them, that all those things depends upon it. Okay, then question number 17, proximodistal principle of motor development means. So it means development proceeds from the center of the organism to its periphery. Okay, so it means proximodistal principle means development proceeds from where, the center of the organism to its periphery. It means that here the solution is given that movement of limbs, it means that what, see, it means that movement of limbs that are closer to the body develop before the parts that are farther away, such as a baby learns to control the upper arm before the hands or the fingers. Fine movements of the fingers are the last to develop of the body. Okay, before moving the hands of the fingers, hands or the fingers, the student learned to control what, the upper arm of his body. Then after that he learned the fine movements of his fingers, like that. It is also the means what, development of from the center. First of all we should be developed from the center, then only our body periphery will be developed. That is called proximodistal principle of motor. Understood? Okay, question number 18, which one of the following statement is correct? Okay, number D is the correct option. Childhood is experienced differently by children in different social and cultural contexts. Question number 19. Individual differences can be attributed to the complex interplay between the hereditary factors and what? So individual differences can be attributed. So why we all individuals are different from each other? It can be attributed to the complex interplay between what? Hereditary factors. We are hereditary, we are different, and different types of and different factors are there that is responsible for it. They are genetic makeup and environment. Okay, it is also dependent on the individual reason for why we all are individual are different from each other. Question number 20. Which one of these doesn't play a role in socialization of children? So physical infrastructure, it doesn't play a role in physical infrastructure, doesn't play a role in socialization of children. The school plays, the family plays, the media plays, all these things play a role in socialization of the children. But physical infrastructure doesn't play a role in the socialization of the children. Question number 22. According to Piaget, which one of the following pairs is essential for cognitive development of the child? So according to Piaget, the thing that is essential for the cognitive development of the child is assimilation and accommodation. Okay, assimilation and accommodation. Question number 22. A child focuses on one aspect of a situation and ignores the other. That is why, due to concentration. If he is concentrated on the one situation, then he always ignores the others. Question number 23. In pre-conventional morality, rules are external to the self. Okay, pre-conventional morality, rules are always external to the self. Question number 24. Dash believe that cognitive development occurs in a socio-cultural context and evolves out of the children's social interaction. So who believes it? Vygotsky believe that cognitive development occurs in a socio-cultural context. So the cognitive development, mental development of the child occurs in what? The socio-cultural context. What is the socio-cultural context of the children? And evolves out of the children's social interaction. In this way, his mentality or cognitive development occurs, according to Vygotsky. Question number 25. According to which theories language plays a crucial role in the development of cognitive ability? Vygotsky. Okay, so according to him, language plays a very, very crucial role in the development of the cognitive ability. Question number 26. A teacher believes that each child is unique and special individual and therefore actively involves them in their own education and development. The teacher is adopting what? Child-centric education. So when a teacher adopts a child-centric education, the teacher always believes that each and every child is unique and special individual, and they therefore actively the teacher involves those children in their own education and development. In which method? In child-centric education. 27. Which one of the following statement best describes intelligence? So intelligence best described, number D is the correct answer. Intelligence is a multi-dimensional concept. Okay, is not a single dimensional, unidimensional, it's a multi-dimensional concept. Question number 28. Language dash thought. So language influences thought. So the language that we speak or the language that we learn, it always influences our thought. Question number 29. When parents buy dolls for their daughters and football for their sons, their decision reflects what? Gender stereotyping. So it always it means that the parent is trying to discriminate between the boy and the girl, and it reflects the gender stereotyping. Okay, giving a doll to a daughter, to his daughter, and football to his sons, it always reflects gender stereotyping. Okay, and the last question is, in a classroom, teaching learning needs to be what? So in a classroom, teaching learning needs to be individualized, since there are individual differences among learners. Teaching, say some students are very intelligent, some are mediocre, and some are very poor. That's why in the classroom always the teacher should individually give interest to each and every student separately, and the teacher should know how to deal with each and every children according to its own characteristics or behavior. Okay, so friends, these 30 questions are from the pedagogy section of CTET May 2016 paper. So I hope you like it, you understood whatever I am trying to explain, what are the correct answers. So if you like the video, please hit the like button, comment below in the comment box and mention it below that if you like it or not. And if you like it, or if you want more such videos, just mention it below. I'll try to make more such videos in the future. And if you are not using grade up, you can use it. It's a very good app. Okay, grade up, GRADEUP, grade up, very good app. You just try to use it and try to gain all the benefits from this app. Okay, so thanks for watching, have a nice day, and don't forget to subscribe our channel Education for You. Thank you, have a nice day, bye bye.